O Savitri, I am thy secret soul. To share the suffering of the world, I came. I draw my children's pangs into my breast. I am the nurse of the dolour beneath the stars. I am the soul of all who wailing writhe under the ruthless harrow of the gods.
Now I just saw something that I want to. I guess it was breast. You had breast and you rolled the R. Why can't you do the same with prayer?
I think B goes without, Pa has prayer. P. This in breast, there is no B. It's just breast.
Prayer is the same.
No.
Breast, prayer.
It's quite plain in breast, B and R goes, it's plain, breast. Whereas in prayer or in prescribed, there is a little P. It's like that.
Papa.
Yeah.
Pr.
Yeah. Pr. There, I think I.
Br.
Yeah.
Br. There's a little pop in the B. Br.
Yeah. Prayer. Prayer.
That's it.
Okay.
Much better. Okay, let's start again. We'll leave that one for a while.
O Savitri, I am thy secret soul. To share the suffering of the world, I came. I draw my children's pangs into my breast. I am the nurse of the dolour beneath the stars. I am the soul of all who wailing writhe under the ruthless harrow of the gods. I am woman, nurse, and slave, and beaten beast. I tend the hands that gave me cruel blows, the hearts that spurned my love and zeal I serve. I am the courted queen, the pampered doll. I am the giver of the bowl of rice. I am the worshipped angel of the house. I am in all that suffers and that cries. Mine is the prayer that climbs in vain from earth. I am traversed by my creatures' agonies. I am the spirit in a world of pain. The scream of tortured flesh and tortured hearts, fallen back on heart and flesh, unheard by heaven, has rent with helpless grief and wrought my soul. I have seen the peasant burning in his hut. I have seen the slashed corpse of the slaughtered child, heard woman's cry, ravished and stripped and hailed amid the bayings of the hellhound mob. I have looked on. I had no power to save. I have brought no arm of strength to aid or slay. God gave me love. He gave me not His force. Force.
Or force.
Force.
No, not force. Or force.
Or Force. Force.
Yeah, that's it.
Force. God gave me love. He gave me not His force. I have shared the toil of the yoked animal drudge, pushed by the goad, encouraged by the whip. I have shared the fear-filled life of bird and beast, its long hunt for the day's precarious food, its coward slink and crouch and hungry prowl, its pain and terror seized by beak and claw. I have shared the daily life of common men, its petty pleasures and its petty cares, its press of troubles and haggard hold of ills, earth's trail of sorrow, hopeless of relief, the unwanted, tedious labor without joy, and the burden of misery, and the strokes of fate. I have been pity, leaning over pain, and the tender smile that heals the wounded heart, and sympathy making life less hard to bear. Man has felt near my unseen face and hands. I have become the sufferer and his moan. I have lain down with the mangled and the slain. I have lived with the prisoner in his dungeon cell. Heavy on my shoulders weighs the yoke of time, nothing refusing of creation's load. I have borne all, and know I still must bear. Perhaps when the world sinks into a last sleep, I too may sleep in dumb, eternal peace. I have borne the calm indifference of heaven, watched nature's cruelty to suffering things, while God passed silent by, nor turned to help. Yet have I cried not out against His will, yet have I not accused His cosmic law. Only to change this great hard world of pain, a patient prayer has risen from my breast. A pallid resignation lights my brow. Within me a blind faith and mercy dwell. I carry the fire that never can be quenched, and the compassion that supports the suns. I am the hope that looks towards my God who never came to me till now. His voice I hear that ever says, I come. I know that one day He shall come At last.
Quite good, Sahana. I think British English doesn't roll the R's too much. Creation,
Creation.
not creation.
Right.
Traversed, not traversed.
Traversed.
So we want to be a little careful of not over-pronouncing the words. Your A-N-E is pretty good. You'll have it most of the time. Prayer. Why not try just prayer?
Prayer.
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 Yeah, prayer.
Prayer.
Not prayer, but prayer. Like prairie. Prairie, you know, prairies?
Right.
Long places with grasses and wildflowers. Prayer.
Prayer. Prayer.
Prayer.
Prayer.
Now don't emphasize the Y too much. Prayer.
Prayer.
Yeah. That would be easier for you than the prayer. Prayer.
Prayer.
No?
Okay.
What do you feel?
I think so.
Prayer.
Prayer.
No prayer.
Prayer.
No
Okay.
prayer. Prairie. Prayer.
Prayer.
See, you're saying prayer.
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 Prayer. Prayer.
It's better. You got it better now, but you're still rolling the R. Just prayer. Prayer.
Prayer.
Prairie.
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 Praise.
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 No R there rolled. Praise.
Praise.
Prayer.
Prayer.
Try to stop that.
Okay.
Prayer.
Prayer. Prayer.
Yes.
Prayer.
It's much simpler this way, isn't it?
Okay.
Prayer, prairie,
Praise.
praise.
Prayer. Praise. Prayer. 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 Better.
You're still rolling the R too much. Prayer.
Prayer. Prayer.
That's it. Simply prayer.
Prayer. Okay.
Much better.
Prayer. Prayer.
But I have to hear you.
Prayer.
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 Good.
Prayer. Okay.
I think that's a big progress. So go to the next one now. Page
509.
509. Okay. Okay.
O Savitri, I am thy secret soul. I have come down into the human world, and the movement watched by an unsleeping eye, and the dark contrariety of earth's fate, and the battle of the bright and somber powers. I stand upon earth's paths of danger and grief, and help the unfortunate and save the doomed. To the strong I bring the guerdon of their strength. To the weak I bring the armor of my force. To men who long, I carry their coveted joy. I am fortune, justifying the great and wise by the sanction of the plaudits of the crowd, then trampling them with the armed heel of fate. My ear is lean to the cry of the oppressed. I topple down the thrones of tyrant kings. A cry comes from proscribed and hunted lives, appealing to me against a pitiless world, a voice of the forsaken and desolate, and the lone prisoner in his dungeon cell. Men hail in my coming the Almighty's force, or praise with thankful tears His Saviour grace. I smite the Titan who bestrides the world, and slay the ogre in his blood-stained den. I am Durga, goddess of the proud and strong, and Lakshmi, queen of the fair and fortunate. I wear the face of Kali when I kill. I trample the corpses of the demon hordes. I am charged by God to do His mighty work. Uncaring, I serve His will who sent me forth, reckless of peril and earthly consequence. I reason not of virtue and of sin, but do the deed He has put into my heart. I fear not for the angry frown of heaven. I flinch not from the red assault of hell. I crush the opposition of the gods, tread down 1,000,000 goblin obstacles. I guide man to the path of the divine, and guard him from the red wolf and the snake. I set in his mortal hand my heavenly sword, and put on him the breastplate of the gods. I break the ignorant pride of human mind, and lead the thought to the wideness of the truth. I rend man's narrow and successful life, and force his sorrowful eyes to gaze.
It's successful.
Successful.
Not successful, but successful.
Suc-
Second syllable. Successful.
Successful.
Okay.
Successful.
I rend man's sorrow and successful life.
I rend man's narrow.
Sorry, go ahead.
I rend man's narrow and successful life, and force his sorrowful eyes to gaze at the sun, that he may die to earth and live in his soul. I know the goal. I know the secret route. I have studied the map of the invisible worlds. I am the battle's head, the journey's star. But the great obstinate world resists my word, and the crookedness and evil in man's heart is stronger than reason, profounder than pit, and malignancy of hostile powers puts craftily back the clock of destiny, and mightier seems than the eternal will. The cosmic
Evil.
the cosmic evil is too deep to unroot. The cosmic suffering is too vast to heal. A few I guide who pass me towards the light. A few I save, the mass falls back unsaved. A few I help, the many strive and fail. But my heart I have hardened, and I do my work. Slowly the light grows greater in the east. Slowly the world progresses on God's road. His seal is on my task, it cannot fail. I shall hear the silver swing of heaven's gates when God comes out to meet the soul of the world.
Good. Invisible. The accent's on the second syllable. Invisible.
Invisible.
You said invisible. It's invisible.
Invisible.
Something you can't
Correct.
see is invisible.
Visible. Invisible.
Very good. I'm almost halfway down. I am the battle's head. Just that's below it. I have studied the map of the invisible world.
Right, got it. Yeah. Visible. Invisible worlds.
Invisible.
I know the goal, I know the secret route. I have studied the map of the invisible worlds.
Yes, that's it. Good.
So 5:15. O Savitri, I am thy secret soul. I have come down to the wounded, desolate earth to heal her pangs and lull her heart to rest and lay her head upon the mother's lap, that she may dream of God and know His peace, and draw the harmony of higher spheres into the rhythm of earth's rude, troubled days.
Now notice here that the earth is a female, feminine. You knew that?
Yeah, in our culture it's
It's Mother Earth.
yes, yes.
So here when he says her, her heart to rest, lay her head. I showed to her Okay, so it's always feminine.
Right.
And you have to get that aspect across a little bit. Okay, let's start from the beginning there.
O Savitri, I am thy secret soul. I have come down to the wounded, desolate earth to heal her pangs and lull her heart to rest, and lay her head upon the mother's lap, that she may dream of God and know His peace, and draw the harmony of higher spheres into the rhythm of earth's rude, troubled days. I show to her the figures of the bright gods.
Now, it's not the bright gods.
Yes.
And also, I'd like you to pay a little more attention to the punctuation. When you have a full stop, a period, you should make it sound like it's a full stop. It's the end of that line or that passage. Okay?
I show to her the figures of bright gods, and bring strength and solace to her struggling life. High things that now are only words and forms, I reveal to her in the body of their power. I am peace that steals into man's war-worn breast. Amid the rain of hell, his acts create a hostel where heaven's messengers can lodge. I am charity with the kindly hands that bless. I am silence mid the noisy tramp of life. I am knowledge pouring on her cosmic map. In the anomalies of the human heart, where good and evil are close bedfellows, and light is by darkness dogged at every step, where his largest knowledge is an ignorance. I am the power that labors towards the best, and works for God and looks up towards the heights. I make even sin and error stepping stones, and all experience a long march towards light. Out of the inconscient, I build consciousness and lead through death to reach immortal life. Many are God's forms by which He grows in man. They stamp His thoughts and deeds with divinity, uplift the stature of the human clay, or slowly transmute it into heaven's gold. He is the good for which men fight and die. He is the war of right with tightened wrong. He is freedom rising deathless from her pyre. He is valor guarding still the desperate pass. or lone and erect on the shattered barricade, or sentinel in the dangerous echoing night.
No, it's echoing.
Echoing.
No, echoing.
Echoing.
First syllable accent. Echoing.
Echoing.
Not echoing. Echoing.
Echoing. Or a sentinel in the dangerous echoing night. He is the crown of the martyr burned in flame, and the glad resignation of the saint, and courage indifferent to the wounds of time, and the hero's might wrestling with death and fate. He is wisdom incarnate on a glorious throne, and the calm autocracy of the sage's rule. He is high and solitary thought, aloof above the ignorant multitude. He is the prophet's voice, and
I think it's more he is. He is the prophet's voice.
Okay.
He is beauty. He is the truth. He is the riches. Ta-da, short, long. Ta-da, he is the prophet's voice, the sight of the seer. So remember, I am is the short and long.
Right.
Good. Can begin with he is wisdom.
He is wisdom incarnate on a glorious throne, and the calm autocracy of the sage's rule. He is the high and solitary thought, aloof above the ignorant multitude. He is the prophet's voice, the sight of the seer. He is beauty, nectar of the passionate soul. He is the truth by which the spirit lives. He is the riches of the spiritual vast, poured out in healing streams on indigent life. He is eternity, lured from hour to hour. He is infinity in a little space. He is immortality in the arms of death. These powers I am, and at my call they come.
Good.
Thus slowly I lift man's soul nearer the light. But human mind clings to its ignorance, and to its littleness the human heart, and to its right to grieve the earthly life. Only when eternity takes time by hand, only when eternity takes time by the hand, only when infinity weds finite's thought.
The finite's thought.
Oh.
What are you doing? Listen to these.
Yes.
Okay.
Only when eternity takes time by the hand, only when infinity weds the finite's thought, can man be free from himself and live with God. I bring meanwhile the gods upon the earth. I bring back hope to the despairing heart. I give peace to the humble and the great, and shed my grace on the foolish and the wise. I shall save earth if earth consents to be saved. Then love shall at last unwounded tread earth's soil. Man's mind shall admit the sovereignty of truth, and body bear the immense descent of God.
Okay, so we have to look at a few things, and I want to go to the internet for that. So, your pronunciation has improved quite a bit. I think your rhythm can be improved. Sometimes it's very good. I wouldn't say it's ever bad, but it could be better. And now we have to go here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go to pronounce. Give me some words with where you roll the R.
Sovereignty,
No.
prescribed.
Prescribe, huh? It's the cribe, prescribe. Pronounce. Prescribe in British English. Okay.
It's I think pro. It's proscribe.
Prescribe, yes. And here's Cambridge Dictionary. Now they have prescribe, but we want proscribe.
Yes.
UK.
Prescribe.
Prescribe. US.
Prescribe.
But
Prescribe.
it's always prescribe. But you notice they are not
Prescribe.
rolling the R anymore.
Okay.
Let's listen to it again, a little bit louder. Now, sound.
Prescribe.
Prescribe.
Prescribe. Prescribe.
And they don't even say proscribe, they say prescribe.
Proscribe.
Now, that is in British English.
Prescribe.
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 So I guess we have to stay with British English. This is a little more
Prescribe.
modern, but you got the idea?
Prescribe.
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 Prescribe. Prescribe.
So they don't accent the O, prescribe. No, prescribe.
Prescribe.
Prescribe. It's
Prescribe.
actually simpler. Now, let's do another one.
Prayer.
Hmm?
Prayer.
A good idea.
You could just type there. In fact, Cambridge.
I like to do it through Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah,
Because that-
right there you can type all the words.
Prayer. Prayer. Prayer.
US.
Prayer. Prayer.
See, US is much harder. UK,
Prayer.
prayer.
Prayer,
Prayer.
prayer,
Prayer.
prayer,
Try to listen to it carefully.
Prayer. Prayer.
Prayer.
Prayer.
prayer,
Prayer.
prayer,
Prayer.
prayer,
Little more air.
Prayer.
prayer,
Prayer.
prayer,
Prayer.
prayer.
Would you go through some of those on your own time?
Yeah, I refer to the same.
You do? Oh, very good. Very good. No, I'm quite pleased. Oh, I think the rolling the R is a little too old-fashioned, maybe.
Okay.
So we can go just a little bit softer.
Right.
Prayer.
Prayer,
Not not
Right, got
prayer, but prayer.
prayer.
Simple as that. Huh? Good. So I put you through, almost 50 minutes. Wow. Time flies, huh? Want to do one other word?
Autocracy,
Huh?
autocracy.
No, autocracy. That's it, simple. When you roll the R, brr, 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 breast, breast maybe?
Breast.
British English. It's going to surprise you.
Breast.
No R rolled at all.
I had a cold chicken breast and a salad for lunch.
Breast.
Breast.
Not breast, but breast.
Breast.
My children's pangs. And
I had a cold chicken breast and a salad for lunch.
breast.
English and UK is the same.
Breast.
Breast.
Breast. Breast.
No br. No br.
Breast.
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 Okay?
Breast.
So now you have to go over all those parts
Yeah.
and see where you rolled it too much.
Breast. Creatures.
Huh?
Creatures.
Create.
Creatures.
Creation. Sure. UK.
Creation. 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 Creation.
How about creature?
Creation.
Okay, see, not cr, but creation. It
Creation.
makes it much simpler, really.
Yeah. Creation.
I don't know what it was in Sri Aurobindo's time. It could have been rolled. But we have to try to be as correct as possible.
Right.
So I'm glad you're going to, but go to the British English of Cambridge. Huh? Always stay close with that. So let's go again, creation.
Creation. Creation.
Can you
Creation.
type creature?
Creature?
Creature.
Oh, creature. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Creature.
No or rolled.
Creature.
The unicorn is a mythical creature.
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 Creature. Creature. Creature.
Creature.
The unicorn is a mythical creature.
It's a creature.
See, this is creature, American. But in the UK,
Creature.
it's creature. Creature.
Creature.
And see the difference?
Creature.
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 Creature. I think here we could decide what we feel is best in Savitri.
Yeah.
And we will make that determination together.
Yeah.
How you feel, I don't like that creature, that very British sound. Creature. Creature.
Creature.
Yes?
Creature. Choose agonies.
Good. Okay, let's go.